Hey, what is up, guys? So today in this video, we're going to be going over the Maze of Memory confirmed leaks by, I believe it was MST TV was the one who got to open up the set early. And these are some of the new Gate Guardian cards that are actually in the set. And I wanted to go over them today. So first off, we've got Labyrinth Heavy Tank, and keep in mind the spelling of Labyrinth is different than the new Trap archetype. So very different things. They're spelled slightly different, and they don't synergize. But essentially, so Labyrinth Heavy Tank is a level 7 Dark Machine effect monster with 2400 attack and defense. And you can normal summon this card without tributing it. And so that's pretty cool. It cannot attack the turn that is normal summoned, but I don't think that really matters too much because he's not going to be remaining on the field for very long. But during your main phase, you can place one of your Song of the Thunder, Kazagen, or Suigen that is banished or in your hand or deck face up in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell. And then, if you control a Labyrinth Wall card, you can destroy one monster your opponent controls, and then that's a once per turn effect. Then we've got Shadow Goal of the Labyrinth. And then it states that you can discard this card, add one Labyrinth Wall card from your deck to your hand at the start of the damage step. And if your opponent can monster battles while you control a Labyrinth Wall card, you can banish this card from your grave, destroy that opponent's monster. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get into the fusions. So first off, we've got Gate Guardian Combined, which is a level 12 Dark Warrior fusion effect monster, and it appears to have the same stats as the vanilla Gate Guardian, like the original, but obviously much better. So materials are Sangha of the Thunder, Kazagen, and Suigen. And it states, must be fusion summoned from your extra deck by banishing the above cards from your hand, field, and or graveyard. So I wonder if it seems similar to like contact fusing, which is pretty cool. And then when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a card you control, you can negate that effect, and if you do, destroy that card. So that's pretty cool. Gate Guardian has a negate. And then it states that you can use this effect thrice per turn. So you can use this effect 3 times per turn. I like the wording there, thrice. So that is pretty cool. And then it also states if this face-up special summon card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card, you can special summon one level 11 or lower Gate Guardian monster from your deck or extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. I also like the wording there, because of an opponent's card. So if your monster if this card were to get blown up, banished, or even kaiju'd, then you can special summon a level 11 or lower Gate Guardian monster from your deck or extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. So that's pretty crazy. Next up, we have Gate Guardian of Thunder and Wind, which is a 9 light Thunder fusion effect monster. 2500 attack, 22 defense. It uses Sangha and Kazagen. Must be special summoned from your extra deck by banishing the above cards you control. So contact fuse, essentially. During your main phase, you can add one spell or trap from your deck to your hand that mentions Sangha, Kazagen, or Suigen. And then that's once per turn. If this face-up special summon card and its owner leaves the field because of an opponent's card, so same as before, special summon one of your banished Sangha or Kazagen. So that's pretty nice. We've got Gate Guardian of Wind and Water, level 9 Wind Spellcaster, 2450, 23, uses Kazagen and Suigen. Must be special summoned by banishing the above cards you control once per chain. When your opponent activates a spell or trap card or effect on the field, you can negate that effect, and that is twice per turn. So that's pretty nice. If this face-up special summon card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card, you can special summon one of your banished Kazagen, or Suigen. So that's nice, the recursion. And then we've got Gate Guardian of Water and Thunder. So level 9 Water Aqua, 2550, 23 Suigen and Sangha. Same summoning condition. Target once per chain. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change its attack to 0. So that's pretty cool. Until the end of this turn, and that's twice per turn. If this face-up special summon card is filled, special summon one of your banished Suigen or Sangha. So I do like the recursion in this deck. For the filled spell, we've got Labyrinth Wall Shadow. Monsters cannot attack the turn they are summoned, except monsters whose original level is 5 or higher. So that's pretty cool. And once per turn, during your main phase, you can place one of your Sangha, Kazagen, or Suigen that is banished or in your hand or deck face up in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell. So that goes into play about banishing the above cards you control. It doesn't say monsters, it says cards, so you could, in theory, use the spell and trap card zones, which also Labyrinth's Heavy Tank is able to place. So yeah, that's pretty cool there. And at the start of your opponent's battle phase, you can target one monster your opponent controls with less than 1600 attack and then destroy it. Then we've got Double Attack, Wind and Thunder, which is a quick play. If you control a Gate Guardian monster, target a card on the field, destroy it. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your grave. Add Sangha, Kazagen, or Suigen that is banished or in your deck to your hand, and that is once per turn. Then we've got Ryuku. That's pretty cool that they remade this card, a Guardian. If your life points are lower than your opponent's, target a monster you control with Gate Guardian in its original name. Have your opponent's life points. Wow. Then that monster gains attack equal to your opponent's life points. So in theory, they're 8,000. Cut it in half to 4,000. And then that monster gains attack equal to your opponent's life points. That's pretty insane. So you could, in theory, OTK with Gate Guardian. You can banish this card from your grave, add one of your Sangha, Kazagen, or Suigen that is banished, or in your deck to your hand. Once per turn, and then last but not least is the Continuous Trap, which is Prey of the Jirai Gumo. That's pretty cool that card is resurfacing as a trap. So special summon this card as a normal monster, Insect Earth, level 5, 2100 attack, 100 defense to your main monster zone. In its same column, this card is also still a trap. Then you can destroy one monster your opponent controls in this card's column. You can banish this card from your graveyard and then add Sangha, Kazagen, or Suigen that is banished or in your deck to your hand. And then that is also once per turn. So that's pretty cool. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the Gate Guardian archetype and the new support. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content. Thank you.